Okay, and after I did some research, is that the language that the people from Lebanon speaks is Arabic. So once again, I did this one on Dubai, but you all know me, I do things like this in order for me to make sure that there's a language barrier issue and stuff like that. So what I'm saying is this over here in English, but I'm definitely going to try and verbally say this. That way, you all know, that kind of thing. Okay. Uh, Marhaban and Bielajemi. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. I might be butchering another country's language again, but I am going to try my best. Mara Oblivion 13. Wamar Habaan Bikum Fi Yam Aldelim Fi Tabeet Tabi Tabeet. Some of y'all may need to help me out with these words. Lube, okay, lub, yeah, Lubnan. Fi hal kunt la tarif mahu yam altamelu altelimu. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Inna yam abhath fe in hagik 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 wa ash ashya wa ashya in abundant. I'm hoping I did that right. But anyways, let's get on with the facts. And I also got an Arabic to English translator for just in case that people from other countries and stuff like that. You all get the idea. I normally come prepared for just in case that there might be languages that I do not understand. Alright. Lebanon is the smallest recognized country on the entire mainland Asia continent. Huh. How small? Huh. The Asian continent is definitely huge. So it'd be considered small? Huh. That is cool, I guess. Okay, let's go put the chat right there. There we go. Okay, Lebanon was referred to as the Switzerland of the 1960s because of its financial and soundness and diversity. Man, to be called the Switzerland of the East. I've seen maps and stuff like that on Switzerland, and it's a very beautiful country. So to actually be considered that, man. Howdy, Biff, how are you doing today? Okay. Lebanon ranks the highest among the other countries in the Arab world in Human Development Index and GDP per capita. Jeez! Holy shnikes! I'm doing great here, just doing some file cleaning on my MP3 player. Oh, the good old days of MP3 players. It must have been a lot of files. Yeah, I remember my first MP3 player. It's about maybe 50 something gigabytes. And there was so much music in that. I didn't realize Lebanon was a financial powerhouse. Yeah, me either. To be recognized as Switzerland of the East must have been awesome. Mount Lebanon is a mountain range in Lebanon which averages above 2,500 meters in elevation. The name of the country, in fact, comes from this mountain range. Jeez. Yeah, definitely must be. To be a freaking financial powerhouse let's see. We'll compare Lebanon to Sweden, maybe. Um, okay, so Lebanon is named after the mountain range. Okay, that's entirely awesome. So, Mount Lebanon, I guess, is Lebanon's version of Mount Everest. That's cool. Alexander the Great once conquered what is now Lebanon in 332 BCE. Yeah, I do remember that Alexander the Great did in fact conquer much of the Asian continent. I think Lebanon was from the Battle of Hydaspes, I think. So man, so have some Greek art. So Lebanon also has Greek architecture. I can only assume as well, or has some Greek history in it as well. Between 1516 and 1918, Lebanon was a part of the Ottoman Empire. Now that is something. I think I remember that when I was playing Kingdom Come Deliverance, that the Ottoman Empire existed back in the medieval ages also. Man, I don't know if it was going to be. I don't know if it is awesome to be an Ottoman Empire then. I have no idea. Okay. In Lebanon, no census has been undertaken since 1932 due to political sensitivity of a religious affiliation. Okay, so here in the United States, we go through every now and then called the census, which is like saying tally up the people to see what population growth, etc., to know what how the money is going to be spent on this programs or these programs, etc. So no census has been taken since 1932. Can you react to a new video I made? The YouTube channel is Berta. Um, I'll go ahead and do that, and this is your first warning, Andy. Oh wait a minute, it's self-promotion. Oh man, I'm sorry, Andy. I'm sorry. I tend to overthink things. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. Okay, sorry, but once again, sorry about that, Andy. My mind tends to overthink things. I thought it was a self-promo. I thought it was a self-promotion. Can't believe no census since 32. Yeah, me either. Man, but the thing is, I thought having a census is supposed to be important. Um, the country underwent civil war between 1975 and 1990 due to the fights between Christians and Muslims in the region. Wow. Okay, if I am indeed correct, these two fights between the Christians and the Muslims existed way before this time. It was during the Crusades. That was from um it was during the medieval ages, but I forgot what year. The Crusades was during the that kind of scenario too. Syria and Israel were actively involved in the Civil War. King fought in Lebanon. Both these countries sent their troops in the region. Jeez! Okay, did anyone tell these two people not to get involved in someone else's civil war? Um, Andy, Andy G Man, it says his YouTube channel's name is Berta. Yeah, right here. I made a YouTube channel name is Berta. Okay. Okay, so yeah. I can only imagine during the Americans, like, I remember I read my history. During the American Civil War, America almost went to war with the British during those times as well. Because of how the British was supplying the South with weapons. They traded, the South traded cotton, it's like the South traded cotton, and the British traded the cotton for weapons. British got the cotton, the South got their weapons. And I forgot there was a whole nother matter that nearly got the British to go to war with the Americans during the American Civil War. Um, Israel withdraws its troops from the region in May 2000, and Syria follows suit in April 2005. Okay. Okay, let me see. So 1975 to 1990. So Syria and Israel were involved in that? In those two dates? Jeez, they were settled in the region that much. The country's parliament is equally divided among religious groups. Note that their president must be a Marionette Christian, the prime minister a Sunni Muslim, and the speaker of parliament is a Shiite Muslim. Okay, that I didn't know. Okay, I think that's cool. I guess. They have seven main political parties? Seven. So, here in the United States, we have only two main political parties. In some countries, like even in Canada, if I am indeed correct, they got five. If I'm correct. So, they have seven. They have freaking seven. Yodo Bros, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I love seeing my country on YouTube. Hi. I gave you my word, Yodo Bros, that I was gonna go do a education day about Lebanon. And so I am. The country, so it has seven main political parties. How come here in the United States we don't have more than two? Yeah, here in the United States we only have two. Hello there, Percy. I think I remember you. Okay, now what was I saying? I'm learning stuff already. Yeah, me too, Epip. Okay. Bruh, your filter. Oh, my cat ears. Yeah. Let me. Yeah, long time no see, Percy. We have more than two here, but only have enough votes to count much. Don't remove the cat ears, I love it. Thank you very much, Yoda Bros. Long time no see, Percy. We have, Ebip says, we have more than two here, but only two have enough votes to count much. Yeah, which was definitely fortunate. I mean, you know what I mean. It's like if I am indeed remembering correctly, is that third parties. There was a couple of times in U.S. history where third parties actually was able to make it as a major political party, but then due to the fact is that the two political parties must have banded together and rose the thing up to where it was once 5% of the national vote to 10% of the national vote. So yeah. But that's what I remember. So maybe it's not like that anymore. Hey Maro, are you like making Googles about Lebanon? Oh sure, I can look at like Google images. I heard of the Lebanese Civil War. Oh yes, I did in fact went through the facts about that not long ago. And oh yeah, the Whig Party, that was before in America the Whig Party was before the Republican Party. So yeah. Yeah, sure I could do Googles on Lebanon. Okay. Now then this one over here I'm not so sure about. Can anyone explain this to me? Yeah, check Google Maps. Okay. Alright, Google Maps. Alright, and let's look for, Lebanon. Okay, so we made it to Lebanon. Okay. Okay, now then, I'm trying to figure out about this fact right here. The country operated less a president for more than a year. This happened due to the movement of large flocks of Christians out of the country, and they cannot have some who is not a marionette Christian as their president. However, Michel Michael Aoun, the current president of Lebanon, was elected parliament in October 2016. Team NSFW, thank you very much. Lebanon is so much bad now. Okay, look at Beirut. Okay. B-E-I. Okay, Beirut. Okay. So much bad. Okay. Because first it has Corona, and then the $1. was 1,500, but now the $1 is 4,000. Oh, stinky. And some, like Israel, are trying to attack it, and like that. Yeah, according to this fact over here, it seems is that the Syria and Israel got involved in the civil war. So yeah, okay. Cooking in the crock pot. Ah, okay. Let's see. So we're here at Beirut. What's this place? Okay. How did I? How do I do that Google thing? Let's see. Satellite there. What I can do? It's far from me. Like, Israel, the people who is like me, but there's other people. Hey. Yeah. Let's try our best to not get. How in the world am I supposed to say it? Let's try not to think too much like that. Because, the more, it's like the more you think about it, the more a possible bad thing may happen. You get the idea. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Um, Percy, I was looking at Beirut, but I wasn't sure what you wanted me to see in there. Um, Team NSFW. I'm not sure what you mean by cooking in the crock pot. Is it like a certain recipe or something? Oh, that's awesome that you're safe, Yoda Bros. Okay. Lebanon's parliament has recognized 18 sects. Sects? I think that sections or it's religious sects. I am not exactly sure. And 128 seats. In fact, all 18 recognized. It's religious sects. Okay, in Lebanon are recognized in parliament. Jeez, all 18 recognized religious sects in Lebanon are recognized in parliament? No, sects. Sections. Religious sections. Let's see here. Yodo Bro says I have just 5 more minutes and I have to go to sleep because I woke up too much early because I had a party at my cousin's house. Did you get, okay. I was gonna make up a stereotypical American comment about partying, but but I wasn't gonna go that far. Alright. My name is Jared Bush. Oh, hello there, Jared. An extreme fertile flatland about 16 kilometers wide and 129 kilometers long from the north to the south, the Betka Valley. Oh, my day is doing fine. Thank you very much for asking. Okay, the Betka Valley. Okay, let's see the Betka Valley. Okay, that is cool. Look at all these farms. Holy shnikes, look at all those farms. All those fields. Good gosh. Okay. These are some awesome fields. Very look at that soil. It is black. Oh, that soil is very fertile. Maybe I think it's brown that represents very fertile or black. I'm not exactly sure. If anyone out there is a farmer, please let me know. Let's see. GB likes the DP, if you know what I mean. DP. I heard that before. That's your house, bro? Oh, that's your house. Oh, I didn't know. I was looking up this fact right over here to see what the Becca Valley looks like. And I didn't know I stumbled upon your house. Okay, Yodo Bros, thank you very much for stopping by. Oh, sure, I'll see you again tomorrow. Sure, Yodo Bros. And see you later. Hopefully that you had a good time today, Yodo Bros. Lebanon receives 80% of its yearly rainfall between November and March. I wanted to stay up 1 hour, but my mom is telling me to sleep. Yeah, you better go to sleep, man. Jeez, this is one of the craziest chats I ever seen in a live stream in a long time. Because my eyes are being hurted so bad. Yeah, that's digital eye strain, Yodo Bros. You may as well go to sleep, Yoder. Have a good night's sleep. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that, everyone. Okay, there you go. Alright. Okay, so 80% of its rainfall between November and March. You love Brooke Terry? Okay, who in the world's Brooke Terry? Okay, let's take a look. Okay. There must be more than one Brooke Terry. Okay, 2020 women's. I guess this is that Brooke Terry, the gymnast. Which is cool. I wonder how many. Okay. Okay, so far, one like. Okay. Which is fine. Um. Lebanon has over 3,000 species of flora. Make that two, babes. Okay. 3,000 species of flora. That is insane. 3,000 species of plant life. That's crazy. Excuse me. In Lebanon, a piece of land can have two legal owners. I came home yesterday to find my wife sleeping with Brooke Terry. My life will never amount to anything anymore. Please talk to me about this place. Please talk me out of this, please. Um, I'm sorry, Peter, but I'm. I don't know. You're kidding? Oh, okay. I was about to say, like, I have a thing in here that makes me interpret information differently that I can't tell the difference between a joke and something serious. So I do apologize. Oh, he was pranking you. um, okay, I'm really gonna have to get used to trying to figure out what is a joke and what is not. You got me, dude. You got me. Okay, so in Lebanon, a piece of land can have two legal owners. Okay, like an owner and a co-owner, a manager and an assistant manager. Okay. Oh, okay. I think that is a joke as well. Happy birthday, Nick. Okay, now then, what was I saying? You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. I do try my best to brighten people's days and stuff. Okay. Now then, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, I guess it can be true in America as well. Oh, you're welcome. It's okay. No biggie. Um, you're welcome, Peter. Okay, now what was I saying? Okay, so I guess two legal owners have, in America, that's like a manager, an assistant manager, a CEO to a vice president, um, and so forth like that. So I guess this thing could be the same thing. Yes, this is true. The piece of land is owned by one, and the crop growing on the land is owned by the other. So the land is owned by one, but the crop growing is owned by the other. So I guess they split the profits 50-50. So if you were to buy a piece of land, you would need to pay both these parties before you become the sole owner of the land. Okay. Okay. Okay, so I gotta figure this out. So, if I want a piece of land, I would have to pay both the owner and the co-owner in order for me to become the sole owner of that land. Okay, so let's say if I were to have 100,000, they want me to pay 100,000, which means I have to pay one person 50,000, and then the other person 50,000, and then I'll become the sole owner of that land. Okay, I guess it can work like that, but a little confusing, but I guess I can understand it working. Testimony from a pigeon clapper is not valid in court in Lebanon. What the F word is a pigeon clapper? As the work of this nature is considered unethical in Lebanon, people who do this job are considered inadequate for marriage as well. You're currently in the Lebanon? I took a look into a few things from the Google Maps here. It's definitely a very beautiful country. Oh, your village was destroyed last month? I'm sorry to hear that. What in the world is a pigeon clapper? What the world is okay. The act of clapping his hands together in an effort to influence the flight patterns of nearby pigeons. Oh. Okay, so it is to distract the pigeon from its destination. So it's definitely technically like disturbing the natural order of how animals work or how animals do their thing. Yeah, it's harmless, but at the same time, I can possibly understand. Like, you would definitely possibly disrupt the pigeon's migratory, migration and stuff like that by doing something like that. I usually honk at geese in Turkey. Oh man. I think I have seen videos of people honking at geese in Turkey. I don't think birds are real in Lebanon. All blue in Big Bomb. I'm sorry to hear that. I am so sorry. Let's see. Since 1945, it is illegal to raise any foreign flag in Lebanon. Okay. Rip the Ottoman Empire. Yeah. I often wonder what. Matter of fact, I think architecture from the Roman Empire. I mean, not the Roman Empire. Well, technically, the Roman Empire as well. But I think there is still architecture relating to the Ottoman Empire still around the world today. Just like how there are still bridges and Roman architecture and stuff like that in England. The town called Bath in England is Roman. Rip Harambe. Ah, that poor gorilla. Okay, Lebanon is an important commercial hub for the Middle East. Um, oh no. Yeah, that's sad. Okay, but that has to be awesome. Lebanon is definitely like the freaking financial powerhouse. Okay, Lebanon is also the first Arab country to permit private radio and TV. Okay, I guess that's awesome. That means the people of Lebanon will be able to get many channels. Me have no money after village went bye-bye. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay, Lebanon is currently sheltered to some 450,000 refugees living in the country. A majority of these live in the 12 refugee camps in Lebanon. These refugees suffer from poverty, unemployment, bad infrastructure, and poor housing conditions. Oh, that is definitely effed up. Had to resort to OnlyFans for the big money. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Ah, that sucks. Jeez, and this refugee camp, that is seriously not good. I know this is off topic, but Butham didn't have TV until 1999. 1999. That was a good year here in the States. It was all worth it because I get to sit here and watch you. Thank you. An estimated 8 to 14 million Lebanese live outside of Lebanon than those within approximately 4.5 million. Okay. How does this work? How does this how does this work? Okay, I'm an American. So, if I'm an American and I live outside of American, would I be considered an American? Oh man. How does that work? Can anyone tell me down in the chat how can that work? I must be using my American brain that I cannot even comprehend. How can this work? I can only guess that it's from. I can't put my mind around that. Currently, Lebanon has 60% Muslim and 40% Christian population. Okay, that's cool. I think they may identify as Lebanese. Ah, okay. Okay, so I guess it would be in some cases here in the States that might be considered the same thing. Like like if you're an American and you're living outside of America, you would possibly identify yourself as an American in order for you to vote. So yeah, there is definitely that. Yeah, there's definitely Americans who identify themselves as an American living outside of America. That might make sense then. You can find the largest concentration of Lebanese outside Lebanon in Brazil. Okay, so the largest concentration of Lebanese people outside Lebanon is in Brazil, where they could go in and have fun in Carnival, which is estimated to be around 6 million. Countries including Argentina, Mexico, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, the Dominican Republic have large Lebanese communities. There is a Lebanese community in my town in Ohio. Oh, that's cool, Ebib. Okay. Yeah, that's totally awesome, Ebib. Lebanese people living abroad sent an estimated 9 billion US dollars to their family members in Lebanon in 2014. Wow. Okay, so if I get this straight, I don't know if it is true or not. I am not a person who knows entirely everything. I'm just taking a theory on this. Is that people who live abroad is only there. Okay, people who live abroad would normally just go abroad in order to find jobs in order for them to get paid, and then send some money to their families down in Lebanon in 2014. I guess that is in some cases here in the States as well. There's definitely quite a lot of Americans who live in America, but then often wanted to help their families abroad, so they send money to them. Oh, and Percy got Civilization 6. Oh, that's awesome, Percy. That is entirely awesome. Yeah, maybe me and you someday we could why not play a game of Civilization 6? Like I could be the Americans, and because I love Teddy Roosevelt. He was like the one of the most bad motherfucker presidents ever. Okay, capital city, Beirut. Largest city, Beirut. Total area 10,400 square kilometers. Population 5,469,612. That's by July 20th estimation. Okay, I'm gonna hear this. I may as well keep the tradition going. I have already listened to the Estonian uh, national anthem. I have already listened to the Finland national anthem, and I think I may have listened to the Spain national anthem. So I may as well check out the Lebanese national anthem. Okay, that was cool. Okay. Oh, okay. So the flag on the flag, I mean the tree that is a symbol of Lebanon is a cedar tree. No wonder it looks familiar. I play a game called Lumberjack's Dynasty where I cut down cedar trees, but but that's just in an entirely different region in Europe. It looks like, or maybe even in Canada in that game. Um, okay, official language is Arabic. Okay, I got that right. Luckily for me, I made this for just in case. Um, borders with Israel and Syria, yeah. 21 years of age compulsory for all males. What? Ah. What the F word? I'm sorry, it's just I'm here in the States, so it's entirely different. Is this true? I'm sorry for how in the world am I supposed to say it? Give out a WTF when it comes to this, but I am an American, so I may think differently. And so please correct me if this is wrong or I am wrong. Authorized for women at age 21 with elementary education. Excludes military personnel. Okay, I don't even know if that's true. So I'm just gonna have to just leave that one at that. All right, everyone. I've been streaming this for about an hour now, and I think we got done quite a few facts. We talked about different various subjects of Lebanon and stuff like that, which is entirely awesome. And now you all see why I like doing Education Day, because there might be things that I don't know about, but then that's where the chat comes in and fills me in on the information. That way we all can learn about different perspectives as we all do every day. So if I am wrong about a few things, please let me know down in the chat or even in the comment section. But anyways, everybody, I best get going, and awesome Percy that you have your Civilization 6. Have a good day, everyone.